Hi everybody, I just wanted to do a dance tutorial video that somebody requested. I don't normally take requests, but if you see some of my previous videos, I am dancing in them, so I didn't think there was anything wrong in trying to show people how I dance in those videos. The dance moves in those videos are a majority of the dance moves that I have done, but it isn't all of them. I live in an apartment above somebody else, so it's kind of hard to reveal all my dance moves because some of them require dancing around or not dancing around, jumping around. So, like, and if you live above somebody else, it's kind of disrespectful to do that. But I don't even know if they're home or not. But still, to be on the safe side, I just limit the things I do. Okay, so let's begin. The first dance move that um, I don't have any. I don't really have a name for any of the dance moves that I have done. Some of the dance moves I have made up. Some of them I have seen other people do, and I learned from them. Some of them are like from past eras, like the 1970s, um, like the hand roll, which is which is this. That's like in um, that's in a couple of my videos. So I guess we'll start with that since I showed you that already. It's a hand roll. So you take your hands, you punch them into fists, and then you just roll, move them in circles around each other. So what I do is I do it down here by my stomach, or between my stomach and my hip. So I do it down here, and then I do it up here. And then I do the other side the same way. So I do it down here, and I do it up here. So that's the first dance move. The next one is, I guess, a snap, which is pretty simple. If you know how to snap, if you don't know how to snap, you take your middle finger and your thumb, and you just rub them together like this. Um, and I take both hands and do that, and I kind of sway back and forth like this. And then I do it the other side. I do the same thing. So that's called the snap. The next one is really a move that I learned from Superstore, the movie Superstore. I think this is how it goes, but maybe not quite. It's just the clap and then um, trying to think. Then the clenched fish is clenched fists above the head, and you just like sway back and forth, or move your hands back and forth. So this goes like this. There is so the clap and then this. So that again, clap and this. Um, let's see. The next one is the um, Hawaiian wave, I guess I could call it, which goes like this. You take your hands and you kind of like make a wavy motion with them. So you do it on both sides twice. So that's a Hawaiian wave. Then there's I'm trying to think, the shovel, or no, not, I think it's either the shovel or the scoot. I guess I could call, well, I guess I'll call it the scoop. I think it would be a better term for it, because I think a shovel you like go like that. So this is how that goes. You take your hands again into punch them into fists, and then you like rock to one side twice, then rock to another side twice. Again, so you repeat repeat it on both sides of your body. Okay, so the next one is, let's see, I don't really have a name for this. Maybe I'll think of it when I do it again. But it goes like this. Um, you take your hands, you clench them into fists again, and then you do a circular motion with them. So I'm still trying to think of a name for this. So, okay, it goes like this. That's basically that. Yeah, that's pretty simple. I'm trying to think. Maybe this stir. I guess maybe that would be a good term for it. You take both your hands and you're kind of like um, well, maybe not. Like maybe kind of like I don't know. I can't say because I guess a stir would be that way like that, but it's like a flat-handed stir. I guess I could call it. So again, it goes like you take your hands and do a circular motion with both of them. So that's pretty simple. The next one is like the trying to think. The next one goes like that. I don't know have a like I said, some of these I don't have names for. Other people probably have names for them. I just do them. I don't really think of the names for them. But maybe trying to think. I'm trying to think of the name, but whatever. That doesn't matter. But the next move goes like this. You take your again. A lot of my moves have the clenched fists in them, but you just take your hand. Um, Clench your hands into fists again, and you go like kind of give like a forward motion, well a sideways motion with them. So you go like this, like that, and I do that. What was that like 5 or 6 times? So that's one of my dance moves. Um, I apologize if I seem unrehearsed. It's something that somebody requested for me to do, and I just, like I said, these are dance moves, random dance moves that I make, and I don't really have a name for them. I'll try to show you guys the best way I know how to do them. So the next one is raising the roof, and this was a dance move when I was a kid, and it basically goes like this. You put your hands in the air, like this, and you just act like you're pushing the sky up, I guess. So, I do it twice on each side, 4 times I guess it would be. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the raise the roof move. The next one is acting like you're fighting off, I guess, flies. Fighting off flies, and it's just like you take your hands and flatten them. So this is like a flat hand move, and you do it. Let's see, 4 times above your head, or yeah, twice above your head on this side, and then twice down, and twice on this side, and twice down. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's that dance move. There's another one that I learned from the music video, Michael Jackson's Thriller music video. So you take your hands and you put them into pulse. I think this is how it goes, but if not, this is my own dance move I made up. But I was inspired by that, if it isn't really how it goes. But you just take your hands and you curl your fingers, and you just go like this to one side, and then this to another side. So that's the inspired Thriller dance move. So I guess I could call it the like claw push move, because you go like you're acting like you're pushing something or like clawing something away from you, but so I guess I could call like that the claw move. I guess. Let me think. The another one is I don't really have a name for this one, but it goes. Let's see, circular dance move. I guess it would be with your hands. So this goes like you put your hands above your head, then you go like this forward, and this back, then again forward, back, and then I do that actually in just standing still. Well, not standing still, but in place. So it goes, and I rock I rock my body too. So like the rock, circular hand motion, rock circ, I guess. But it goes, I go like this, and then I do it again. So there's two ways to do, like those are similar dance moves. One you're going forward, one you're just standing in place and doing it, and you're like rocking your body too in a second one. So that's that one. Let me think of the if there's another one that oh, another one is like the pounding the air, I guess. So you take your hand, you clench it into a fist again. A lot of my moves are like this, but you clench your fist and you just go like this to the sky, maybe twice. So like that, and then that on the other side. Let's see. The other one is arm, the arm move. So this goes, you clench your hand into your fist again, then you go like this on one side, and then this on the other. So those are like the arm, fist moves that I do. Let me think. Oh, another one is the wing move. I guess it would be, so what I do is I take my hands, I flatten them again, and then I go like this forward, this back, again, forward, back. The one is similar to the move the superstar move I showed you guys earlier. So that's kind of like, I do this, I put my hands above my head, flatten them, or you could do it with the closed fist, doesn't matter, whatever you feel comfortable doing, I guess, but you just go like this forward, and then this back, again, forward, back. Another one is a windshield wiper move, so that's pretty basic. You just take your hands, you flatten them, and you go like this, and then sometimes I go in a circle, and I do it. So that's one, and then another one is a cowboy rope move, which goes, which you just take your hand and like this above your head, and you just make a circular move with it, and you like kind of move your body back and forth while you're doing it. So it goes like this, and then the other side, you can do it too. Well, I do it too. So it's like a repeat, and it goes like this. Okay, so that's one. That's another one. Let me think. Any other moves? Oh, okay. Here's another one. You just flatten your hands and you just make a circular motion with both of them, and then I go down. I kind of like squat down and like shake my body and go upward. So it goes like, so that goes like this. hands on my knees and then like shake shake my bottom section down. So I'm kind of shaking my butt. I guess so. That's that move. I don't really have a name for that one either. Like I said, not too many of my dance moves I have names for. I just do them. Let me think. There's any more that I do. Um, hmm. I don't know if there's any more that I. Oh, here's another one. This is one that I learned from the Superstar movie as well. You just take your hand, you put it against your head, you put your head down like this, then you take your other hand, you put it outward, you kind of like wave it as you're moving. So you go like this, one side, and then this on the other side. Then there's this is the 1970s move. You just take your finger, you point down, and you point up, point down, point up. I think twice. I usually do it. So you point down at your head and then up at the sky. So or at your side. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then there's another one that is like the R. No, I'm trying to think. Like the C move, I guess it would be. So you take your arms down here, you just make a C shape with them. So 1, 2, I do it on one side, and then 1, 2, I do it on the other side. Then there's another one. This is what I learned from the movie Uncle Buck, when Marcy does it from that movie. But if you've never seen that movie, I would suggest seeing it. That's a good movie. But it's like a loop, I guess, sort of. A small loop. Trying to think. Well, actually, I guess it would be like a lowercase L, kind of. You're like, so I guess I could call it like the cursive lowercase L move. So it's, so you take your hands and you go like this with them to one side and this. On the other side, 1, 2. So that's a total 4 times. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's that move. The double lowercase L move. Let me think. Any other dance moves that I have done. Like I said, if I missed any, you can like put like a comment, post a comment and tell me, like kind of describe the dance move that I've done that I haven't showed. But I think I covered a majority of them. The majority of the dance moves that I do in my videos. But those were the only ones I could think of that I've done right now. I have to think for a minute. Oh, the sprinkler, I think I did in one. So that goes like you take your hand, or you take your arm in your hand, your other arm, and so you take your arm, stretch it out, open your hand, and then you put your other hand over the other over your forearm, and your wrist, your hand and your wrist over your forearm, and you just go like this with you just go like this. And then you could do it on the other side too. You go like, and then there's here's, I don't think I've ever done this, but I'll show you it anyway. The watering can. Some of these I learned from the TV show That's So Raven, and the I guess the episode is where they meet the band Pressure, or not the band, but the singer Pressure, and they were learning the dance moves from him. He was like kind of doing a music video and showing the dancers how to dance in the music video. So that the sprinkler was actually from that episode. I can't remember what the episode is called, but I learned it from one of the episodes of that show, which is still my all-time favorite show, but that's beside the point. The watering can is what Chelsea was doing, and that basically you curl your arm like this, put your hand on your side, so you kind of like trying to think, like, I don't know what shape this is, but you curl your arm and put your hand to your side, and then you take the other arm, put it out, curl your hand, or put your hand down, and just like dip with it. So that's like the watering can move. And you could do it on the other side if you want to, too, but it goes, again, twice. So that's a watering can move. Let's see. Another one. Oh, the robot. That's another one that I do. Okay, so you just act, if you know how a robot acts, you can, it might be easier to follow, but then if you don't, maybe you want to watch a video on how the robot acts, or you could just watch me acting like a robot, and that's how similar to a robot acts, but you put your hands, in front of your chest, I guess, and you just move your arms in like kind of a slow motion. So it goes like this. You put, my robot move goes like this. So, and then I don't really know how to do it the other way, but you can do it the other way if you want. Let's see. Oh, I have to. That's the other way, I guess. So that's a robot. Let me think. That move is also from Superstar too, the movie Superstar. Let's see. I think another one that I did, but maybe if not, I might start doing in a next video I make, is I just put my hand on my head. This is pretty simple too. And I'll combine it with the one where I crouch down on the floor, or I squat down on the floor. So that'll put your hand on your head like this, and then just spin around, and then squat. So the spin and squat move, I guess it would be. So again, like this, round, and then down. Okay, so that's that move. Let me think. Oh, another one is the spin and clap move, and that's pretty simple. You just clap, spin, clap, spin. You can do it another time if you want. Clap, spin, clap, spin. And then sometimes I can, I'll just do the snap spin next. So that's, snap, spin, snap, spin, again, snap, spin, snap, spin. And then sometimes I combine the moves. So I'll do I'll combine them. Sometimes I'll combine the last two moves. So it'll be snap, spin, clap, spin, clap, spin, snap, spin. Okay, so that's that move. Let me think. Like sometimes I'll combine, some of the moves that I do. So sometimes I'll do the fighting off flies move and the hand roll, or the scoop and like either the hand roll or the fighting off flies move. So let me think. So that would be, if you want to do that, you could just do the hand roll down, the fighting off flies up, or the fighting off flies down, and then the hand roll up. So that's how I combine those moves. Then if you want to do the, combine the scoop and the, let's say the fighting off flies move, you just go do this to the one side twice, and then you can either do the downward, the down move or the up move, it doesn't matter, but that would go like this. That's a scoop, and then my preference would be like the up. It seems like it makes more sense. So, I would do this upward, and then on the other side, starting with the scoop. This, and then up with the fighting off flies move. Let me think. There's any other ones. I think I did all of them. But if not, you guys can let me know. Let me think. Well, there's a new move that I actually learned from a TV show I saw. It's like the hand roll, spin, clap move. So I think that goes like this. You just spin with the hand roll, and then you clap, spin with the hand roll, and then you clap. Again, spin with the hand roll, clap, spin with the hand roll, clap. So that's a spinny hand roll. Clap. So that's that one. Let me think. I think that was all, but if I missed something, you guys can comment. But I think that was all the dance moves the majority of dance moves that I do. I want to do the ones that involve me jumping up and down because I have neighbors, so, below me. Or a neighbor below me. But yeah. So I thank you all for watching, and I hope this helped people to discover more about the way I am and the way not the way I am, but the way I dance, and hopefully it helped people to know how I do certain moves. You have any questions or comments, you can post them below. Alright, thank you for watching. Take care, everybody. Bye.